Welcome back, you guys. This is day 8 of the Gratitude Challenge. And this challenge is based off this book here, The Magic by Rhonda Burns. And just to recap a little bit, we have been talking about gratitude and how to make it a daily practice. Day 1, we talked about counting your blessing. We talked about the magic rock. We talked about magical relationship and magical health and so forth. So make sure to go back and start from day 1 if you're new and you're just now seeing my video. And for those who are new to my channel or new to my page, hello, my name is Anissa Renee. I'm a Reiki master and coach dedicated to helping women master their energy, heal within, and live their best lives now. So, with that being said, I'm going to start today's lesson about. I'm going to start today's lesson with this quote that I got out of the book here. And remember, you can get this book at abebooks.com if you only want to pay a few dollars. abebooks.com. And it's not no affiliate link. I'm just giving you just a free resource to go get books for cheap. So I'm going to start with this quote. It says, "A thankful heart has a continual feast." I'm just going to pause right quick, and I just want you to think about that quote. The quote is by W.J. Cameron, and it came out of the book The Magic. And I'm going to repeat it again. A thankful heart has a continual feast. I just want you to meditate on that quote today, throughout the day. Just think about what he's saying in that quote. So in today's day 8, we're going to be talking about the magic ingredient. And in the book, The Magic, they're talking about the magic ingredients, and they use food and water, but I also want to add in love too. The magic ingredients: food, water, and love. And it talks about really just being grateful, coming from a place of deep appreciation. Remember, that's my definition of gratefulness, is coming from a deep appreciation for everything in your life, the negative and the good. So with that being said, let's talk about food and water and love. So food, we all need food, we all need water, and we all need love, right? They are vital to be on this physical world. We need all three of these to be in this physical world, because we see what happens when we don't have those essential needs met. We see what happens, right? So food, when we think about food, let's break it down as to how, you know, the farmers. Let's show appreciation to the farmers that are here, that are working, that are planting the food, tilling the soil, right? They're in the earth, they're planting the seed, and they're tilling the soil. They are nurturing the plants. They are watering, right? And then let's also think about the sun. We need the sun to give, to allow the food to grow. So we need the sun so it can grow, so it can do what it needs to do. Why is the seed is planted in the ground, right? So that is why we are in need of food. Food helps sustain us. Food give us nutrition, right? We need the soil, because the soil is needed so we can plant the seeds. But we need to be planting in good soil that is rich in minerals and vitamins for our bodies to sustain here on this physical world. Not only do we need the farmers, they plant the seeds, but we need the people to harvest the seed once it has grown. We need workers in the field, the farmers, to harvest the seed so that we can get access to all the food and the nutrients. And with that being said, we need distribution companies, we need truck drivers, we need all these people. So we have plenty to be thankful for, because we need distribution companies, we need the drivers, we need the workers in the grocery store, we need grocery stores, we need the stores where people can go and purchase the food. We need also people that are able to distribute these distribution companies to distribute, right? But we also need local farmers markets, right? We need local farmers markets that can come in too and also sell food to our local communities. Now let's talk about water. Water is so essential because nothing grows without water and sunlight, right? And really, nurturing the crop. So we need the water. Water is so essential. Matter of fact, our bodies are made up of 80% water, right? We need water to keep our organs hydrated, to clean our cells, right? So we need water. So we should be saying we are grateful for water. We're grateful for clean water. A lot of people throughout the world do not have access to clean water, but if you're in an area that you have access to clean water, you can just turn it on from your faucet. You are very blessed. So we should be counting our blessings when it comes to food and water. And then I'm going to throw in love, because I believe that everybody needs to be of experience love, right? Now, love's nurtured, love's helped you grow and to expand. And love is a feeling that everybody wants to experience. Nobody wants to experience hate or dislike, right? Everybody want to be light and love. So with that being said, you want to always look for opportunities to be grateful. And I have shared a few ways that you can look for opportunities. Look at every aspect of ways that you can be grateful, right? Look for the ways that you can be grateful and thankful. And that way, it will increase your magic, right? When you look for ways to be happy, you'll receive more happiness. But if you look for ways to be um, unhappy, you're going to experience more unhappy situations. So look for ways to express more gratitude. All right. So there is another quote that I also want to share, and it says, "If there is magic on this planet, it is contained in water. If there is magic in this planet, it is contained in water." And this is by, and she's also in the book. This quote came from out of the book. Her name is Lauren Elsley. I hope I said her name correct. Elsley. Um, so remember, it's your energy, right? Focus and on gratitude that enhances the magic. It is your energy and focus that enhances the gratitude, that enhances the magic, enhances favor. So with that being said, I just want to go in here in the book, and I'm going to read a couple of things. There was something in the book here that I wanted to share with you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Oh, here it is. All right, so I'm going to just read this quick portion of the book. Again, get the book, guys. It's nothing like having the book. So in ancient times, people believed that when they blessed their food and water with gratitude, it purified whatever they were blessing. And when you look at the theories and discovery of quantum physics have made in recent time, such as the observer effect, the ancients may very well have been right. Like the ancient Egyptian, the ancient people, ancestors, they've been knew this knowledge, right? They always had access to this knowledge. The observer effect in quantum physics refers to change that the act of observation makes on whatever is being observed. So there was a there was an experiment by Dr. Emeto. I may be saying his name incorrect. And the experiment, I did it in my Reiki training class, is where Dr. Emoto. So in my Reiki class, our teacher had us get 2 jars. One jar you would and put some rice in it. One jar we would say positive words and talk to the jar and say positive words and just observe the effect. And then in the other jar we would write negative words and speak negative words and watch the effects. And lo and behold, the jar that we spoke positive words, the rice stayed white. It didn't deteriorate, but the jar that we spoke negative words to, it deteriorated. It's turned dark and brown, and yeah. So words are very powerful. I just wanted to share that experiment. You can find that experiment on YouTube. Dr. Emoto. It's the water experience. It's talking about what we say. What we say have power. So with that being said, the observer effect in quantum physics refer to change that the act of observation make on whatever is being observed. Imagine if focusing gratitude on your food and drinks changed the energy structure. So this is what I want to share also. Focusing on gratitude on your food and drink change the energy structure. I remember one time I was watching a video, um, and the comedian Monique was cooking. And what I've noticed and what I observed is when she was cooking, she said, as I am cooking, I'm infusing my food with love. So whoever eats it, they will be nourished. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So when you're cooking, just be in loving thoughts and positive thoughts. Have you ever been somewhere and the food was like, ooh, right? And then you go into another place and you're like, ooh, this person really, put their foot in it, is what we say, meaning they did a really good job. You can tell they put a lot of time and effort in their food because you can taste it in the food. So, yeah, when you're cooking, make sure your energy is very positive and loving, right? And people can feel that, people can taste it. So, with that being said, imagine if you're focusing gratitude on your food and drinks, it changed the energy. So, Monique was changing the energy of that food, right? Um, so you change the energy structure and purify them so that everything that you consume has the ultimate effect of well-being to your body, right? So I started doing that. Like when I cook, I really put my time and effort, take my time, put my love into it. I put that energy into the food. And another way that I wanted to share really quickly, another way that you could improve your food and the quality of the food is you can experience the magic of gratitude instantly with food and drinks, is to really savor what you're eating and drinking. Like really take your time and don't gobble it down, eat it fast, just savor your food. So that's another way you can experience the magic ingredients, by savoring your food. When you savor your food or drinks, you're approaching them and being grateful, right? So with that being said, um, just savoring your food, putting the love energy in your food when you're cooking, if you're cooking a meal for your family, really just taking your time and effort, right? You literally can change the structure of the food by, being in that state of being in a state of love, being in a state of gratitude. So with magic number 8, let's go over what today practice is. Today practice is number 1, count your blessing. Make a list of 10 blessings. Why? Write why you're grateful. So write it down. Why are you grateful? Read your list, and at the end of the blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as much gratitude as possible. So feel as much gratitude, feel as much appreciation. Tap into your senses. Use your sense of taste, vision, smell. Use those senses, right? And number 2, before you eat or drink anything today, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat or drink. So take a look at what you're about to eat or drink, and in your mind, and say out loud the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, before you have your first meal of the day, before you drink anything, before you eat anything, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat and drink, and say to yourself. You can say it out loud, or you can say it silent to yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're showing deep appreciation for that first food or the drink. If you want, you can sprinkle your food or drink with magic dust. So Rhonda Byrne, in this book, she sprinkles her food with magic dust right before she eats a drink. And number 3, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock. Where's my magic rock? And say the magic word, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for the best thing, you want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for the best things that have happened during the day. So that's day number 8. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the money magnet. Yep, we're talking about that. You are a money magnet. All right, I say that every day. It's one of my affirmations. With that being said, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content, and I'll see you back here on day number 9, which is the money magnet. You are a money magnet. Just say it every day, even write it. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great one.